Want your skin on my skin. Just one last time. If I can't have you, babe, I don't want nobody else in my life. So darling, please pull me closer. This is the last time, make it count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all we got. Yeah, we try, side by side, but I get it. Sometimes love's just not enough when you try, side by side, but things don't get better. You get bitter. I wanna say goodbye, yeah. Lay your head on my chest, just one last time. If I can't have you, babe, I don't want nobody else around. So darling, please pull me closer. If this is the last time, make it count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all we got. Yeah, we try, side by side, but I get it.
Welcome to Free Tarot Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the reading.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me on this fine Friday night. We got Bartman, Maruta, Nisha Queen, Cancer is your answer. Raven, Sarah. We got Maruta, Joanna, Andrew, Kizuwanda. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. And I think we're good. I think that we are good. There we go. So what is going on, everybody? Appreciate you hanging out. It is Friday night. We're feeling all right. So everything is going all right. So we're going good over here. Let's see what is happening over here. For Kizuwanda wants to know, what will living be like with SH? Is it going to be good, bad, or is it going to be a little bit on the indifferent side? We don't know. Ms. Moonlight Musing, what is going on? I appreciate you hanging out. Let's go over here to the Tarot Tower, which is not working. All right, the Tarot Cam. The Tarot Tower cam is not working. It happens every day. Hang on, let me switch something and retry it, and we're good. And we're good. So I did finally get the LED lights after all of this time. So there's been a big winter storm in Texas, by the way. So all of my crap did not ship. And I just got my meal service. I got that just right now. I got my meal service and all the food's rotten. So they told me to throw it away and don't eat any of the rotten food. So I was like, okay. Anyway, so now I got to go to Chick-fil-A, I guess, and get a bunch of food. So it appears next week I do not have any meals, so gonna have to go to Chick-fil-A and go back to the good old salad days. Back to the old salad days where I had to go every day to Chick-fil-A. Now I'm back doing that. So, I mean, whatever, that works. Anyway, they did refund me, which was good news. So there you go. By the way, tomorrow and Sunday, I have a special Valentine's intro. You must see it. I worked very hard on it. So you got to see it. It's a very special intro. That is going to be tomorrow and Sunday is going to be the times. And I know that that's not Valentine's Day, but I want to premiere it early because I think it's fun. Anyway, Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. What will living with SH be like? Starts off great. I think it goes very well. So yeah, you do have a little bit of a 3 of Cups. So it starts out a little bit elevated, a little bit of excitement there, and it feels like a lot of things are going well, and everything is great and fun and wonderful, and it brings in all of the good feels. Reiki and Teddy, what is going on? Appreciate you. But yeah, that 3 of Cups says we start out on a high note, and then it just kind of gets to be day-to-day living, you know? It's not like we're doing anything in particular over here. It's just like We do the same things every day. We still have the same interactions. It doesn't seem to be any more super good feels with anything like that, right? But the Page of Swords just says there's some communication to where they kind of shut down a little bit with the communication, right? I think that's one of those. So yeah, you have a little bit of that, a little bit of a shutdown of the communication. So you are going to have to kind of, boost that up a little bit, or at least try to talk to them and get them working, but anyway, but yeah, that's it. That is it indeed. So there we go. Entertainment purposes only. Never move in with SH based upon a random dude on the internet reading cards. But there we go. Let's see. Sarah, how'd the appointment go? It went good. I have a perfectly healthy heart, and I have a perfectly healthy everything else, apparently. So yeah. Everything went well. Everything went well. I'm perfectly healthy, and I continue to be perfectly healthy. So I don't know. And I have spent a lot of my money determining that I'm perfectly healthy. So I don't know. Nisha, I said Cancer. That's your answer. Anyway, booby. Everybody likes boobies. I'm just saying. What's coming my way? Can't decide what deck that I want. Something new. Colorful deck. No push kitty. Get the push kitty ones out. We want something colorful, new, exciting. And you want new? We can do new. I mean, we got lots and lots of new. Let's see. You want colorful and new. I don't know. What can we do here? You like animals? No push kitty. What about the this animal one? This is cute. I like all the animals with that. I assume that this will be okay. You didn't eliminate animals, so there we go. Anyway, bottom. I mean, I got a perfectly healthy heart and perfectly healthy everything else. So I don't know why I'm getting all these stupid tests, but it's starting to piss me off because I have spent my HSA. I've spent every cent of my HSA from last year and this year on this crap. So I'm getting annoyed. That's copay. No animal. Okay. That's just copay. So I don't know. How about Meraki? Meraki version 2? What do you think, Sarah? Meraki version 2? I think they'll be all right. But anyway, I think so. I've drained through $4,000 copay so far with all these stupid tests, and there's not a thing wrong with me. It's really getting annoying. Anyway, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's starting to get annoying. But, there we go. We'll see. We'll see what's happening with all of that. So, yeah, it's just your year for screening, I guess. We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, Chosen One, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But, yeah, we'll see. The more tests. I got one final test on Monday, and I'm not doing any more tests. That's it for me. That is it. That's the conclusion of these stupid tests. I can tell you that. We're not doing any more tests. Anyway, Kizuwanda, thank you for the other donation. I appreciate you. Yeah, we'll see where this is going to take us. What is coming my way? We'll see what kind of things could be on that directional avenue to sort of be in there in your life and see where it's going to be and see what kind of things it's going to affect and all that other good stuff. All right, we'll see. We will see. You got 3 Christmas tarot cards all in one day. See, that is what I'm talking about. That's what you need. The more tarot cards, the better. You can't have enough. If you haven't watched the news, by the way, have fun with all of that because there are a ton of tarot cards that you need. So far, I have ordered 20. So I ordered 10 off Amazon, and then I ordered 10 off of varying other places, and then when the Llewellyn sale comes up, I'm going to order 20 more. So I think that's 40 so far, in addition to what I had. So I should have just a mountain of tarot decks coming this way. So, there it is. Anyway, all right, where is this going to take us? Cannot decide on the deck, so I did. What is coming my way? Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Just this association with career, with sort of earning money. All this stuff is really falling into place. It feels like a lot of things are out there. You're excited about it. You're thrilled to sort of engage with it. You're thrilled to sort of get in there and do a bunch of things. It's just this overall excitement about where your career's going, where money is taking us, what kind of things are in the horizon, and kind of what kind of things are going to be there for you upcoming, right? So you have that Nine of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. I have everything that I need. The money seems to be flowing in. Sort of the excitement seems to be there about the future, because there is so much possibility as far as your future goes. I think you have just scratched the surface, you know what I'm saying? And you're ready to go. You're ready to rock the house with that. So the Nine of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups is a satiation card, a satisfaction card too. So it's not just being successful, but it's being very happy with what I have, or the level of things that are going on, right? Now you have the Two of Swords. There is still something as far as your life is concerned that you just can't get a hold of. You just can't sort of grasp it and move it in your direction, or get a level of control. It feels like one particular aspect of your life is a little bit out of control. Like you're just frustrated sometimes, where you're not going to be able to do this or that, or a lot of things aren't going to be available to you that you would really like. It could be with romance, could be spiritually, it could be kind of a thing, you know, to where you just don't feel sort of maybe, I don't know, maybe mood or attitude or something like it. But Two of Swords says there are things that are outside of your perusal that, you know, you really can't control. And I think trying to micromanage anything at that point doesn't do you any good. You have to let things that are out of your control stay that way. Let things wander their own direction. A lot of times we do try to yank things in and pull them in. It just really doesn't function. It really doesn't work for us like we would like it too, right? That Nine of Swords says as well, don't be worrying about stuff. I do think maybe like the end of February, most of March, you get in a situation where you're just over worried, overthinking things. And that is, you know, okay sometimes, but not all the time. There is a situation where you just literally have to let go of it, let it slide, let it go. Otherwise, you get into that mood or that mode of always trying to, always trying to just, again, be worried. And worry doesn't really take you anywhere. The thing about being worried about anything is there's no distinct advantages to it. I mean, there's nothing you're going to get out of it, right? You're just worried. You're just basically wasting time at that point. And you got to kind of watch that as well, because a 9 just says, you know, take that easy. High Priestess also says, as far as sort of what is coming your way, learning opportunities do really boost you in that extra step, that extra jaunt into the sort of the next level of a lot of things that you want to do spiritually, work-wise, career. So learning, picking up things, and basically getting to that next level is going to be good for you overall. Anyway, yeah, long reading because we have nobody here tonight. So there we go. Anyway, there we go. There's what's coming your way. All right, what is next? We got intuitive chosen one. You are indeed the chosen one, and possibly intuitive. I don't know. Does the ex have any regrets about the way things went down the trash can? I don't know. It flushed on the toilet, and it just started immediately circling. Mina, what is going on? Good to see you. Crafty lady, if I didn't say hello, well, hello. There you go. Intuitive chosen one. Where is this going to take you? You get the animal deck. It is the Northern Animal Tarot. This is one of the most fun ones ever. So there we go. User 1, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Now, apparently things didn't go well. Things just didn't go well between you and the ex, and it ended quite bad indeed. E.T., phone home, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you. But yeah, where we go. User 1, thank you again. All right. Do they have any regrets? You see right now. You see it right now. The 15, the one that haunts us all. It is upside down. It's like the devil is just not visible to them. They have no regrets at all. They don't care. The devil is reversed. They think everything is fine. They think what they did was okay. A lot of people do have that little bit of the, a lot of people do have a little bit of that mode too, to where they just have this illusion that they're doing the correct things, they're on the correct path, etc., etc. And you got to kind of, sort of put up with some of that. Anyway, but yeah, there it is. Medusa and Kizuwanda, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. But yeah, there is a level of success. So there's zero regret here. I mean, you can clearly see what's going on here. No regret at all. They don't care. That's it. That's it. Willow, thank you for your hanging out tonight. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, we got animal decks. So, everything is an animal deck. If it has an animal in it, it could indeed be an animal deck. All right. Let's see. Work conferencing. E.T., I thank you for your question over there. I appreciate you. Well, there we go. Aqua, what is going on? I appreciate you hanging out tonight. All right. How will the work conferencing go to me? So you're going to be sitting there, tapping on the computer, trying to get the work conferencing going. Is that going to be something that functions at the end of the day? We're going over here to the Tarot Tower, and we're going to get my deck. If you don't have this deck, by the way, you pretty much need to get it. I mean, that's, you need to get it. I have plenty left. Actually, I don't have plenty left. Wait. I think I have 15. No, I think I have 15 decks left, and then I'm out of decks forever. I will not be reprinting this. Sorry. I may do print on demand. Maybe. Man, I don't know. But I got 15 decks left, and then it's going to be a long time before you see another deck. So yeah, if you want this deck, I got 15. And have a nice day after that. Anyway, all right, the work conferencing. I'd love to do that. I'd love to do a little bit of, I kind of do that. I mean, I do, I am working from home. But yeah, anyway, wait, what did I just click? I clicked the wrong work conferencing. That it will go pretty good for a while, and then they want you to come in. Something's up. It's like MR. I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Something's going on here. It feels like they do it for a little bit, and then they call you in. They're like, "Yo, Kizuwanda, we wanted you to work at conferencing. There's something going on here, but you got to start moving somewhere. You got to start taking some action. You got to start at least something's going on with that. You got two big quick movement cards. All of a sudden, Kizuwanda need to come back in. Kizuwanda, you need to make things happen. You need to make things go. That's what I'm saying. But there is a level of work conferencing that is pretty relaxed for a while. Overall, it goes good. By the way, your internet shits out twice. Once it craps out for 2 hours, another time it craps out for a whole day, and it may crap out for 2 days on that second time. But anyway, there you go. So there's, kind of a thing with that, right? Joanna, thank you for your donation. And Shiba Moon, I thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate everybody being here. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, the Four of Swords, it just says, yeah, kind of relax, kind of chill with this, and then all of a sudden you got to go in. Again, you got two big internet outages. Other than that, it goes pretty smooth, and that's how I think it's going to go. I think it's going to be pretty easy. Pretty simple, pretty easy to get going is what I'm saying. E.T., thank you for your other donation. I got your question. I appreciate you very much. All right, what's coming for me in the next 6 months? Since Teddy is playing cards over there, we'll get Teddy's cards on the table, right? This is the Teddy Bear Tarot. In case you didn't know, it is the Teddy Bear Tarot. So it is the official tarot of Ultraviolet Teddy Bear. I think so. Or it could be the Bohemian Gothic. I don't know. That's up for debate. But there it is. Anyway, let's get a little bit of the teddy bear in there. And what's coming with me in the next 6 months, I do think you have a massive breakdown in like a car or something. I don't know where. I do think something's going on with a car. There's something as far as transportation that happens where you're not able to get what you need to go. I think that's almost like dead center, like in the next 2.5 months. There it goes. You do have some things happening with that, right? But yeah, that is something here. All right, what's happening with the next 6 months? Anna, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Reiki is indeed the one that bought the teddy bear for me. Thank you again, Reiki. But yeah, we do have a little bit of a wounded warrior. I do think that some health issues do come about. Not anything serious or what have you, but I do think you have maybe like a little bit of a health thing to where you're like, oh, well, maybe I'm sick for a few days, or maybe there's some things happening, you know. I just think that's sort of in there because you do have sort of this bandage thing going on. Normally, I don't point that towards health stuff, but I'm leaning that direction today. By the way, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. Hopefully, I play one for Valentine's Day, though. But that is not medical advice. This is a tarot reading, entertainment purposes only. Now, sneaking out doing things. I think getting outside of your comfort zone is really going to do you a lot of good in the next 6 months. I think if you just stay in your comfort zone, you keep just hanging out, you just like, I'm going to do the things I always do, I really think you're going to miss some big, beautiful opportunities that are going to be out there. And you do have to sort of embrace those and get those going, because it does happen that way, to where getting outside of your comfort zone brings you a lot of new avenues, a lot of new possibilities, a lot of things that you do want to chase. You do want to see where they are going to end up. Now, love is going to be a big thing too. If you don't have a love, finding a love is going to be big. I think you're going to end up with something pretty substantial. Is this going to be more of a friends with benefits, more of a casual kind of thing? I do think so. There are opportunities with that. If you're in a current relationship, I do think there are a level of complexities that do enter that haven't been there before. And again, I think after 2 to 3 months or some vehicle, something happens with sort of transportation mode and it just craps out, and that's going to cost you a little bit to get fixed, to get repaired, or at least to get an alternate method of moving from a place to place. At least that's what I see. But anyway, we got ET and not phoning home. They are phoning on the PayPal side. Thank you, ET. I appreciate you. ET wants to know general advice. Let's see where this is going to take us. Thank you very much for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. Let's see what kind of a general advice we can get. We're going to break out the push kitty because that's what we do. We got the grape juice edition, one of the greatest grape juice editions ever made. If I were to make a tarot, I would not even be able to make one this good. Tiara, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got a baby question over there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're going to see where this is going to take us. General advice, general things. We got a lot of generals tonight. It is a general. It's not a corporal. It's not a corporal. It's not a, it's not an admiral. It is a general. It's not a rear admiral either. That would be the worst. That would be the worst title in the history of military, to be a rear admiral. But, I'm just saying. I'm sure there's real rear admirals out there that they would be excited to have that title, but I would not be one of those. Anyway, all right. General advice, Knight of Cups. Oh, man, a lot of people are trying to get your attention. If not now, very soon. A lot of people trying to get your attention. I would say most of them are genuine. You do have about maybe 10% or something like that. That just kind of gets in that mode of not so genuine or very sort of focused in what their intents are. It's like a lot of people that are trying to get your attention, that they are out there, are people that do have an agenda, right? Joanna, thank you for the other donation. I appreciate you. But that Five of Wands just says sort of be aware in the general life that sort of getting out there and making things happen that are going to be a little more of a conflict-based thing really works for you. In other words, sometimes you're just like, hey, I'm going to pick my battles. Hey, maybe conflict is not going to be good in this situation. I really think that going in there and standing up for yourself, going in there, standing up for what you believe in or what you think is going to be a good situation in there, at a minimum, standing up kind of for what you like is going to be important pretty soon. So get that Five of Wands. Don't be afraid of that. Bring in your passion, because the Knight of Pentacles just says a lot of your second house, a lot of your things that you really enjoy, things that you like to hang out with, just the day-to-day things are going to be at sort of this sacrificial level to where it feels like you are going to have to work a little bit more to kind of keep what you have or keep the level that you kind of have, going on. That Knight of Wands as well, not only the Knight of Cups, but the Knight of Wands it is about sort of facing your adversaries or facing your fears in some regards, because you do have a level of fire that needs to be displayed here. Facing my fears, getting things going, getting things moving. That just happens as way that it needs to be. Overall, the Page of Cups, it just says be careful with your emotions and watch what is serious versus not serious. A lot of times we get in our emotions embroiled with something. Maybe we're fighting somebody online, and and it's just kind of a useless endeavor, but we keep doing it anyway because that's our passion. But just be aware, don't get your emotions embroiled in something that is going to be not worth your time, right? Just not worth your time, because I think that's it. I think that is it. Anyway, and that is the Grape Juice Edition. Thank you, E.T., for your very generous donations. I greatly appreciate you. Be random with me. What is going on? I appreciate you hanging out over here. What is happening tonight? It is Friday night. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Kizuwanda's doing all right, too, with the double donation. Silent Victory, one of my favorite names ever, is coming in with a dono as well. Silent Victory, let me know what your question is. How soon will I learn about the job? Will I learn about the job? Where am I going to get the job info from? How soon can I get this info about this job? I heard you. And I know that you need the Mons Tarot going in here. Teddy Bear is done with the card game. Teddy Bear, did you win? Teddy Bear, did you win at the card game? Teddy Bear, did you? So Teddy Bear wants me, when I come over there, to play cards with her. So let me show you why that's a really terrible idea. All right, before we do the reading, let me show you why that is a terrible... Are these rigged cards or are these normal? These are normal cards. All right, here we go. All right, we'll get the 8, we'll put it up top, right? We'll get the 8, we'll put it up top. Again, I said we're going to get the 8, we're going to put it up top, right? So you have the king and whatnot. Snap your fingers and it becomes the king, right? It becomes the king. That's what you need. You snap your fingers and it becomes the 8. So I said the 8 was on top, and I meant the 8 was on top. Anyway, all right, let's go with this. Let's go with this. Let's give it a nice shuffle. All right. They want to play cards with me. I play cards with them. It's all right. Give it a nice shuffle with all of that other stuff. Again, get it a nice cut. That is a decent cut. You snap and the 8 comes back to, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those two. It's one of those two where you just kind of have to, I don't know, you just kind of have to understand where the cards are going, right? You have to understand where the cards are going, what's happening, where they're going to be, what's happening with all of that. We get it a few shuffles if you really want to. I mean, we can just mix it up and just get a nice mix going on the cards, right? Get more cards, get more cuts. We can shuffle more and more. We can do this literally all day. I'll be happy to shuffle as long as you want. Right? And then you do all of that, and then the 8 is still on the top. Do you want to play cards with me? Do you want to play cards with me? I ask you if you want to play cards with me. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you do, right? Maybe you're just like, whatever. I mean, because we could actually get a thing to where we say, let's see, right here. All right. So you want to say stop, right? So somebody says stop. I'm like, right here. That's where you want to say stop at. That's fine. We can do that. We can get that. And that was terrible, but anyway, I haven't practiced that move in a long time. Anyway, but yeah, let's not play cards with me. That's just not a good idea. It's not a good idea. All right. That last one was terrible. That was terrible. I don't know. Can you play without cheating? I don't think so. I'm not really sure I could. I'm not really sure I could. I don't really sure. I don't really think I could. No, probably not. Realistically, I probably could, but it's too tempting. It's too tempting. All right. How soon will I learn if I get the job? Let's see what's going on. You got the Page of Pentacles. Job's taking a little bit longer than you want. I think you're going to wait 3.5 to 4 weeks. Basically, 3.5, I think, is the magic point that you really want to be there. After 3.5, I think it's going to be kind of awkward into the 4-week zone, but I do think 4 weeks would be the maximum. So yeah, 3.5 to 4 weeks with that Page of Pentacles. Just maybe things aren't the way that they need to be and whatnot. Six of Swords does have a bit of a delay because the Six of Swords is a slow-moving vehicle. Are we moving from a bad place to a good place? I think so. I think it'd be great, right? But yeah, that Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands out there, it just says don't let it affect you. Be patient, 3.5, 4 weeks. I think it's going to be all right, right? I think it's going to be all right. Anyway, Ultraviolet Teddy Bear took that, what my statement, completely out of context. All right. Anyway, how are you with dice? I do have dice that are rigged. So, Crafty Lady, I have a pair of electronic dice. So, Sufia, thank you for your donation. Basically, you roll the dice, and whatever they come up, you can control it, basically. It'll make one side heavier than the other. So, you basically press a button on a remote, and it'll make one side of the dice heavier than the others. And when you roll it, because it has a moving part in it, and when you roll it, it'll come up whatever I want. So, yeah, I'm good with dice. I will do dice all day. Anyway, Nate's Tarot, thank you for your support over there on the stock channel. I appreciate that. And welcome to stream, hanging out over there. Anyway, D's current feelings for me. MR wants to know all of this stuff. We're going to use the Gregory Scott. The Gregory Scott Tarot is over there. We're bringing our own dice. Well, I mean, I could probably switch them pretty easily. I mean, Crafty Lady. I mean, I'm just saying, I can probably switch them pretty easily, but no, I won't be, you know, I'm teasing everyone. I don't cheat all the time with cards and dice, but anyway, you know, that's it. It was that, you know, it's just that. You know, Teddy Bear continues to take my statement completely wrong. You are fully aware that I meant cards. Anyway, all right. We're going to say D's current feelings for me. A little bit of a change. I think that you do have a little bit of a change in the nature of this relationship, the nature of this connection, how we're going, what we're doing, how things are moving, right? The Death card into the Page of Pentacles is almost like we're starting over. It feels like almost like that we need to do some things that haven't been done yet. We need to back up and readdress some things that are happening. You know, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. But I think it's almost like we're rebooting things over here. It's just the way it goes. Nine of Pentacles says it does improve over time, but this is something where, yeah, we get in that mode of we got to start from scratch. We got to figure out how this is going or where this is going to take us. But that's basically sort of the feelings as we're sort of moving through, right? A little bit of a change of the nature of what's going on and just making it happen. Anyway, let's see. We got Joanna next. Love life looking like in the next couple of weeks. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get this over here and make it a one of those beautiful days. Be random with me. Thank you for your PayPal donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see if it's going to display. Is it going to display? It is. It is. Oh, there we go. All right. Sent my bro a check to cover necessary expenses. Will anything be left? Let's see what's going on with the level of expenses. By the way, this is the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Romantic Tarot. Making it happen, you know? Making it happen over here with the romance. We need more romance. By the way, tune in. Medusa, you are... let's see. You are next, Medusa. I got you next. Anyway, Lani, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate you. But yeah, what is my love life looking in the next couple of weeks? Where is it going to be? Medusa, I did not forget about you. You are next after this read. All right. Love life looking in the next couple of months. Where's it going to take us? You got a 6 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. Oh, man. Next couple of weeks. Not months. Sorry. All right. The 6 of Wands, we're riding to a level of success here. It really feels like we are riding into a level of success. Now, be aware that doesn't guarantee any success. I think we're moving into that zone where we have a lot of people cheering for us. We have a lot of people available. We have a lot of people that are on our side here. I think we have a lot of excitement. There's almost like a level of adventure that is going to be in the air in the next couple of weeks. And you do want to embrace that because a lot of times you do have some feel or there's something something in the air and it kind of makes you nervous, you're kind of hesitant or anything like that, and you just got to kind of relax and be okay with it. Seven of Pentacles says the next couple of weeks is the beginning of working towards a bigger goal, working towards a bigger thing, right? So that is one of those levels too, to where you got to find where this is going to take you, what kind of adventures you're going to be on. Because the Seven of Pentacles says love in the next couple of weeks is worthwhile. I'm planting the seeds for success. The seeds will sprout. The seeds will be good for me after that time, right? After that time. But you just have a little bit of this Nine of Wands over here. It feels like in the next couple of weeks, you don't trust a lot of things. You're seeing things move around. You're feeling that thing in the air, and your default is to be like, I just don't trust it. I just don't trust it. There's something else going on. There's something else moving around, and it may not be something that I want to embrace or I want to make happen as far as it goes, right? That Five of Wands as well. It does say just be ready to just stand up where you need to stand up, because a lot of times you'll get in those situations where that Five of Wands, I have a conflicting thing. It's almost like troubleshooting, logically coming about into the situation is going to be better than emotionally coming about in the situation. How can I look at these things logically in the next couple of weeks and not panic? How can I look at it logically and take the steps that I need to take instead of getting too many emotions involved? Because the Five of Wands said it is tempting to get some of those emotions embroiled in there. I just don't think that's going to work for you long term with that. So at least that's what I think with that. Now, I did not forget about you. You are next, Medusa. Thank you again for your donation. I appreciate you. We'll use a little more. We'll use a little more Victorian romantic over there. Anything coming from me in love, in the romance zone, in the place that we would like it to come through. The Devil, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. It feels like this month is good at the end of the month, not the beginning. It feels like that beginning of the month, the start of February, the first few days, you're just like, what is happening, right? Lani, thank you for your massively great donation. I greatly appreciate you. But that Devil card, you got to watch out for that Devil, because it does have the Devil in the details. A lot of temptation coming this month. A lot of things you don't want to engage in. But it looks great. It looks good. It looks like something that I may want to chase, I may want to get, and I may want to challenge it. I really don't think that's going to be beneficial overall, all right? The Devil just says, watch the temptations. They are going to be swirling around this month. Just make sure and give them the Medusa stare and lock them in for the stones. Nine of Swords, how much risk do you want to take this month? Almost none. This is not the risky month. Let me tell you what the risky month is. April is going to be the big risky month for you. All right. April, maybe into May, is going to be a bit on the risky side. And I mean risky in a good way. It feels like, ooh, something is, I like a little bit of an edgy feel, an edgy kind of section once we get over there. This month, though, don't take a lot of risk. Don't get out on that ledge. I don't think it's going to do you much good. And be sort of in the mind, in the presence, and make sure you sort of get where you need to be. There is a level of work involved in far as love, maybe getting out on the sites or making a lot of dates or a lot of things, a lot of things happening with this. And you got to kind of get out there and see where that is going to take you in the long run. There we go with a little bit of a Victorian romantic tarot going on tonight. And that is, that's one of those decks where you really just love it. By the way, I am reprinting the Echoes of Nature. I'm going to make it print on demand. It is not going to be cheap, unfortunately. Senza Tarot, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So if you want a copy of this, you are going to be able to get a copy of this. I am going to add 4 more cards to it before I reprint it. So we're going to add this. This is going to be like 90 cards when I'm done. But look how thick that is. Look how thick that is. That's insane. Anyway, it's going to be 90 cards, print on demand, and forevermore. Even if I'm not around, you're going to be able to get this on your table. You're going to be able to get this on your table. Anyway, we got Journey. I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Where are we at? Shiba Moon is coming. Will J come back to me? And stay, the stay part being the most important one, because people come and go, but will they stay? Or will they go? We're going to get a little bit of a Cheryl Marchetti making it happen. Cheryl Marchetti is out there making all the grades tonight, right? It looks awesome. Reiki, you don't have a copy of Echoes of Nature? I'm surprised. I'm surprised, Reiki, you do not have a copy of this. We got to get you a copy of this. Anyway, all right, but I don't have any copies now because I sold out, but when it's print on demand, we'll figure something out. Anyway, all right, are they going to come back to stay? Are they going to come back in that mode and make that is a no, yes and no. Okay, here's what I think. I think that they do appear again. And I think it is a little bit of a carrot on a stick on the first thing. A little bit of a carrot on a stick on the first initiative. It feels like that there's a little bit of a promise in the air or, a little bit of a sort of an excitement going with this. But it feels like that it just doesn't work that time, right? A little bit of a carrot on a stick. Now, I think that they re-engage later. And they are in that mode of excitement. They are in that mode of, I want this to happen. I want this, I want this to be something that I would like, that I would enjoy. And you have a little bit of that 6, too. I think they're finally going to offer what they need or what you have wanted. And I do think that they will come back to stay at that point. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is always the happy home, happy family, fantastic card. Everybody loves this card. It is very, very encouraging. Very good to sort of be around. So I think it has a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of excitement. The King of Swords does say they're a little bit on the demanding side, but it's just something you kind of just, get used to. You're going to have to squelch that down as you need. It's not going to be something that's just detrimental to anything, but, just don't worry about it overall. Be Random with Me is next, and let's look at the queue while we're here and see what kind of queue we got coming up. Just as Shiba Moon, we got Ann, Tiara, we got Joanna, Silent, Victory, Sufia, Lani, and Journey in the queue. Making it happen right now. We're going with Be Random with Me. Be Random with Me wants to know bro and money. Let's see if the bro is going to be able to get the expenses. And what kind of expenses do we got? We do trust the bro. We're good with the bro with the money, but it's just a matter of, is the money that we're giving him going to be sufficient? You know what I mean? D, I thank you for your donation over PayPal. I appreciate you. There we go. You can choose your card quality or T.O. Wood. I don't know how it works. I have no clue how it works, to be honest with y'all. But so I'm printing it at makeplayingcards.com. So makeplayingcards.com has a very solid, good card stock. It's shiny. It's laminated. It passed the damage test, where I whack it on a surface and I check out the corners. It passed all of my tests. So Make Playing Cards is who made these, and it is good quality. It's not like the most amazing quality on earth, but it is good quality. And all of my damage tests that I do for the corners, for everything else, it passes it, right? It passes it. So no damage at all. And they were water resistant. In other words, I did get them wet and they survived okay. I didn't run over them with a car like I usually do, but that's it. Anyway, hopefully that it'll be sufficient. It'll be okay. All right, bro and money, is it going to be sufficient? No. Wow. No, I don't think it is sufficient. The 8. I think there's something that is more of a root cause here that has not been exposed yet. I think there are things that they will need a little bit more of. You have a little bit of that movement that is being capable, right? The movement that's being capable on here, but it feels like that the movement is just not sufficient. A little bit of an abandonment or, sort of things going on with all of this. It feels like the Hermit as well, like they feel like that they're in the situation that's not very good. They're in the situation that is a little too challenging for them to deal with right now. Now, the Queen, I thank you so much, obviously, for being up there and being supplied with the elements, with the fire, with the enthusiasm that we need to move forward here. But is it enough money? No, I just don't think it is enough money at all. Now, by the way, there are many cards in the Tarot Tower that will not survive what I just did. I can think of 7 different cards in here that would not survive what I just did. So what I just did, don't underestimate it. That is an excellent way to test card quality. Anyway, I'm just saying, I'm not going to show you which ones, but I do test every deck a little bit, because every deck that I get comes with like an extra card that's like a hello card or something. So I'll abuse the Jesus out of that. I mean, I'll abuse that pretty good. Now, here we go. We'll try a push kitty one. We'll try a push kitty one. We'll try a push kitty one over there. And push kitty one did survive okay. Yeah, it did survive all right. We'll see. We'll fix it up. It's not splitting. Well, actually, it is splitting a little bit. So that's what happens. It does split a little bit. So what I just did will destroy most of the decks that you get from everybody else. So that's why I choose who I choose, right? I choose who I choose because I'm a Virgo and I'm horrifically picky. So yeah, anyway, so I'm just saying, I'm not trashing other people's cards. I'm just saying that I picked what I thought was the best, and that is going to be something that you are going to be happy with. So that's what I'm saying. Anyway, Anne, have I proven the friend group I'm thinking of right now wrong about me? How do they feel about me? How are things going to be? Let's see where that friend group is going to take us at the end of the day, right? Where is that friend group going to be? Let's see what is happening with the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Elemental Wisdom Tarot. A group together for a big price. Okay, I guess. I mean, you know, I guess if you're all living in the same area, if you live right next to each other or something, maybe buy 5 decks or something. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, dad just passed away. Oh, be random with me. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible. All right. Let's see where this is going to take us. Have I proven to the friend group that I am better than what they said? They're wrong about me. What kind of feelings, what kind of emotions, what kind of things are pulling up in these individuals' minds? There, you have a little bit of a 4 of coins. High Priestess misspelled. 9 of Cups and the Knight of Swords as well. Have you proven what you need to prove to these people? High Priestess says yes. The information is out there. Now, here's the problem, though. This is something to where a lot of people are difficult to change their minds. A lot of people are not in that mode where they want their minds to be changed. They're kind of stuck the way that they are. They kind of made up their mind, and they're kind of hard-lining it. They're hard-lining where it is going, right? That 4 of coins as well. It just says a little bit over here that they're keeping it to themselves. Even if they think that they were proven wrong, they're not going to tell you. They're not going to share this. They're not going to come out and expose it. The information is there. So you're clearly correct. The information is there. You're clearly correct. You're objectively correct. And that's how it goes, right? The 9 of Cups. This is something that you needed to express. You needed to do. You gave them the facts. You sort of let it all out there, and you're satisfied with what happened. Some people are not going to change. Some people, even if you did prove them wrong, are not going to come out and say, I was wrong, because that is it. That's one of those to where people get that ego involved, and it's just a little bit difficult, with that. So yeah, I do think you were proven correct. How they feel is you have a group of them that's not going to say shit, and then you have another group of them that is just going to be like, hey, you know, that's what I thought, that's what I'm sticking with. But the information is out there, and they know that. Will me and V have a baby? It is time for a baby reading. It's what we need tonight. That is what we need tonight. Let's go over here. We need like I want to do the teddy bear cards, but, you know, teddy bear cards is that. Anyway, teddy bear. Speaking of teddy bear, Teddy Bear is out there treating cards gently. I treat cards gently, but stuff happens, stuff happens, but that's it. I do treat them very, very gently, but, but if you give me an extra card, I'm going to abuse that sucker. I am going to abuse it. If you give me that extra card in the deck and you're like, here's my deck, and then you have a little thank you card, that thank you card is going to get destroyed. It is going to get abused because I want to see where the quality is on those, Anyway, all right. Well, me and V have a baby. 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 9 of Coins. It is all about the big yes over there. We are giving you the 8 thumbs up over here because that's what we need right now. 4 of Wands, the new home for the baby, the fiery place. Everything is going, everything is moving. And the 6 of Cups, one of the strongest baby-making cards that there is. If you get this next to you, you will make a baby immediately. The 6 of Cups is all about the family connection. Next to the new home, happy home, and the 9 of Coins, the satiation, the satisfaction. The satiation, the satisfaction that you need here, that is the simplest yes ever. The simplest yes ever. I do have a video on how to shuffle your cards gently, by the way, but I'm just saying that I want to abuse it to see where it's going to be. Right? At the end of the day, I want to see what's good and what ain't good. You want me to flick it? I'll flick it. There we go. There, I flicked it. Comes about to here. So it is not super thick. It's thin, but it's got the level of strength to it. So it's got a level of bounce to it, but it's still good. Anyway, so yeah, there's your flick. You want to flick? There's your flick. School is starting next week. By the way, CD, you are next on the PayPal side. So there we go. School is coming up. We need to see where that's going to take us. What kind of adventures do we have? Get the little Buddha. Little Buddha for this one is going to be legitimate. This is going to be where you need to be. Where you need to be at the end of the day. My daughter rough shuffles. I want to cry for the cards. Yeah, you gotta safely do that. All this other stuff. All right. Yeah, I got a text, but yeah, there we go. Anyway, all right. You like thinner cards for shuffling. See, the echoes of nature are thin, but they're durable. So I will be, when I release the echoes of nature again, I will be running over that with my car. So yeah, I will be running over it with my car, and there's construction vehicles nearby. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to try to convince them to run over a card with a tractor. All right. There's lots of construction here, and I wave to the dudes when I walk every morning. And so I may be going out to the construction site and asking one of the people of the tractor if they would run over my cars. All right. If they would run over the echoes of nature. So you're going to have a car and possibly a 10-ton tractor running over it as well. So if it survives all of that, we're good, right? We get 8 thumbs up for the cards and that. So, that's it. Anyway. And I will be the first channel on the internet ever to run over a set of tarot cards with a tractor, all right? I don't think anybody else has run over them with my car, but, we're going to do a car, we're going to do the tractor, and I don't know, one of the construction vehicles. I don't know. They do have a jackhammer out there. Maybe I have them jackhammer it too. Yeah, I don't think it's going to survive the jackhammer. The tractor, I'm pretty sure it would be okay. School starts next week. Anything I have to be aware. Indeed, we have the last 3 being majors. The strength card, the hug, the embrace. You're glad to be back, first off. There's a lot of people that are glad to have you. You're glad to be back. You have a lot of people that are on your side. You have a lot of people that are excited. What's going on? You have that death card. Things are a little bit different now than they have been. You're going to have to put up with that and at least appreciate that as far as it goes, right? A lot of times we see changes in the environment, but we don't want to engage those changes. We don't want to sort of embrace some of that. You have to be able to do that in order to be happy. Six of Wands just says the Lord of Victory is on your side. You are going to be there. You're going to have a good time going. And the Justice card sings that, yeah, there are some level of balances that need to be there. You're going to be able to do it, and that is going to be important for you. Looks really good. Looks really good. Just remember to sort of embrace that change. Like, you know, a lot of times that you're just like, oh man, I'm going to have to relearn this or relearn that. I think at the end of the day, it's going to be all right. It's just going to be all right. The Silent Victory is next. A general career reading. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? Let's go to the Tarot Tower and see what kind of investments we have over here with the Baroque Tarot is what you have been waiting for tonight. Now you will notice that there ain't no LEDs on here. Why? Why? Because we're snowed in. We were snowed in for 3 freaking days. And so my food was late and now it's rotten. So now I got to go to Chick-fil-A every freaking day, all next week, and secondly, my LEDs just got here. So I haven't set them up and I need to do all that other garbage. So yeah, you got to be patient. You got to be patient with me. So yeah, that's it. That is it. All right, general career reading. Where's it going to take us? What kind of adventures do we have in the careers going through? We're going to see where this takes us. All right, in CD, you are next after this. 5 of Wands, competition is heating up. And I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Competition's heating up as far as the career goes. What does this mean for you? It means that you're going to have to rise to the competition. You have to rise to the level of getting things going, getting things moving, and getting that action, the adventure that you've been waiting for out there moving, because there are some levels of things that need to be addressed, needs to happen, and you're going to have to be able to do that. A lot of times we get a little too comfy. We're like, we'll be fine. We'll be all right. No, I really don't think that's happening. That 8 of Swords, right? You're sort of restricted in a level. It's almost like your competition is not on the same level that you are. So getting in there, making the silent victory happen, I think that's going to be important for you. How do we do that? Hanged Man said we go in the innovation platform. We do things a little bit differently than everybody else. A lot of times, once innovations are improve a process or an idea or a lot of things, I think the innovation sort of takes over, right? So if you look at stuff like my application that I wrote for the tarot, right? So I wrote this for the tarot stream. It is called ChatScan, and you know, it's over here. So this keeps track of everybody's donations, all of the chat, and I can click on a reading and it'll display it up here. It also tells me, it also logs to a log file. So we have chapters on all the readings, and you know, that's innovation. So once that's out there, now the stream rolls. It moves easily. All of these things, all the bonus things. And now, do I want to ever do a stream without it? No. Would I ever do a stream without it? No. That's not going to happen. So your level of innovation, what you bring to the table that is going to be your chat scan of where you are going, I think really brings in a lot of excitement. It brings in people that are kind of want to embrace what you have, right? What you have. Anyway, CD is next. Well, that's dramatic. I mean, I'm a kind of a dramatic guy. I got a little bit of Leo somewhere. I forgot what it was. Anyway, where is my Leo at? Is that, let me pull that up real quick. We gotta look at that real quick. No, that is not it. That is not it. And that is not it. Where did I put that? I don't know. That's it? No, that's not it. That's not it either. I don't know. Anyway, somewhere I got some Leo. I don't know where. I'll look at it later. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. A little bit of a general going over here. What is happening for the month of February? We're sneaking into it a little bit. We kind of want to know where it's going to take us. What kind of things are going to come up for that? The Two of Cups, wow. A lot of love, a lot of interaction. Two of Cups is the Lord of Love, but it necessarily doesn't really get into that action and adventure over here. Seven of Pentacles just kind of says, as far as sort of a general read, doing things what you love, right? Doing things. Claire, that is you. Yeah, CD is Claire. Doing things that you love, doing things that you know work. Doing things that you know work, right? Is what I'm saying. Let me give you an example. So the past like 5 days, like everybody that I know in the stock market has lost money. Every single person has lost money, right? Except for this one day, it was like magic. Everybody earned money, but everybody's losing money. And I made a system that makes money. Now, is it tempting? To sort of embrace somebody else's idea about how to trade stocks? Damn, it sure is. There's a lot of new stuff coming out that's exciting from the ChatGPT. Clumsy, I thank you for your donation. But sticking to what I know works. I make money. Everybody else losing it, I'm all right. Sticking to what works, okay? And you have to get that temptation and let it slide, because a lot of times you will not be happy with where it goes. Now, why do we do that? Because the magician says you have set up a set of standards, a set of protocols, a set of things that you know function on a day-to-day basis. This is not time to get away from that. This is not time to innovate just like the previous thing. This is time to work on the things that function very, very good for you, right? Because that Two of Cups says that there's something out there, the connection in here, it really, really is something you want to focus on, something you want to be present and aware of. So there we go. Very, very general but specific reading. But yeah, I have a lot of people on. So I'm on a Discord with a lot of people that do stocks, and a lot of people are messaging me like, "Oh my God, Tarot, I lost money." There's one, oh my God, I just lost like 5K or something like that. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Anyway, but yeah, I know what my thing works, and that's what I embrace. Anyway, we're going over to Sufia, what works, what happy changes are coming, and what kind of things are there. As with all things, Sufia, we need to use the Sufi Tarot for obvious reasons that we all are aware of. The Sufi Tarot, everybody loves this, and yeah, let's get this out. Let's make this happen, because this is the deck that everybody does need. We're shuffling the big cards tonight. It is all about the big cards. It's all about things happening. Indeed, we don't have enough likes and subs. If you like me being here 13 years, some of your kids are old, or sorry, some of your kids are younger than how long I've been on the internet. There's somebody with kids that are younger than how long I have been on YouTube cranking out tarot content for you. If you like it, then you need to hit that like and sub. They call you Tarot. They do. They call you, my girlfriend calls me Tarot. She's like, I want to call you what your real name is, but it's really awkward, so I'm going to call you Tarot. I'm like, okay, whatever. You call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner, like she cooks dinner, but I'm just saying. All right, what happy changes are coming soon for me? You do have the Seven of Staffs over here. It is time to focus your energy. I think your energy is all over the place. It's time to focus it. Where do I want to be? What do I want to be doing? And get that level of focus out there. Get that level of moving in. And I think that's going to be something that you want to make happen, okay? Because you do have a lot of randomization, a lot of things here and there. You don't want to waste time with that. Sage K, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out. But yeah, the Seven of Staffs just says, hey, let's focus the energy. Let's get what we want. Let's make it happen over there. PayPal user, thank you for your double donation. I appreciate you. But that Four of Swords too. What can we do on a planning platform? What can we do in a planning platform? Because happy changes don't just randomly, magically come, right? Happy changes don't just randomly, magically come. You have to get in that mode to where you are planning, your level of planning, your level of concentration. Maybe it is about focusing your intents, but there is a level of planning that are necessary to get the happy changes to come to you where you want. Because the happy changes, the good changes will come all at once. You'll have just this flow that makes a lot of things happen, a lot of good things in there, and that's what you really need to embrace. Because a lot of times people think happy things, wait, happy thing, wait, happy thing, wait. That ain't working. That ain't functioning for you. It's all going to become in a flood, right? When it comes, it's just going to pour in. I think that's going to be very important. Seven of Cups as well. The reason it's important to focus on what you need, the reason it's important to have a level of planning is because it's all at once, and what you're going to have is a Seven of Cups distraction, to where there's too many things to choose from. There's too many things moving, and you need to make sure. You need to make sure that you choose the right one. This will guarantee this success. If you don't do this, you're going to have a lot of confusion, a lot of things going on, and you're not going to be too happy with sort of where the result brings you. Anyway, that's what I think. That is what I think. And who is next happening over here on the Tarot Oracle Show? We got Lani with a very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. Let's see what kind of love life that you have coming over. I do think that you need lots and lots and lots of love. You need lots and lots of love. Let's get you the best deck that we have for love, which y'all know what it is already. Y'all know what it is. Whoops. Y'all know what it is already. The Modern Love Tale. MsGreen, I thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, we got NG. What is going on? Thanks for being a follower of the channel. We have been around, NG. We have been around here for 13 years, Angie. Hit that like and sub if you like me generating free content for you for 13 years. Show your appreciation. Hit that like and sub. There we go. There we go. The star. Ooh, nice. Lani, you're on a new track. Oh, Jesus. That's nice. Lani, your love life is about to really explode. No pun intended. I think that you are about to have some significant changes to your love life. Significant changes to your love life. You have the Star and you have the Ten of Cups. Around that, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I really think that you have a possible soulmate, possible physical soulmate coming in your new adventure in there, right? This month, I don't think it's going to fully manifest, but I think you have a lot of good things starting this month, starting as far as where you want to be, right? The Star. The Star fixes a lot of concerns with our love life. Let's talk about that real quick. Because a lot of times we do get embroiled and things happening. We do get embroiled and a little too dedicated, a little too moving on things. That doesn't work, right? That doesn't work. A little too worried about things. And once you release that worry, once you sort of release that and you're not holding on to the negativity, holding on to the things that ain't working for you, the Star says we're bringing that to a new level. We're bringing that to letting it guide us. Finally, the silence is there, the worry is gone, and you are ready to make this happen. The Star, you're ready to follow the clues and follow the information, right? I think that's going to be good. Where does it lead us? Happy home, happy family, Ten of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. A lot of work needs to be involved. The more work that goes into it, the better off it is. And I think that just functions. I think that works. I think, again, physical soulmate. Link in the description to all of the soulmate videos. You'll see the physical soulmate down there. Because that Knight of Wands says the more we understand the physical soulmate, the better off we're going to do in an interaction with them. Because there are some limitations. There are some gotchas. There are some tricks. There are some things that you kind of watch out for and be aware of as you sort of peruse, move through the interaction. And I think once we understand it, once we know that, this is going to be a smooth ride, no pun intended, for you. There we go. There we go, Lani. Thank you again for your outrageously generous donation. I greatly appreciate you as always. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. All right, well, the next in line is going to be Journey General Reading for Saturday, or if you're somewhere else, maybe Sunday. Who knows? Who knows? Let's go ahead and use the echoes of nature. Now, By the time you get to order this, it's going to have 90 freaking cards. I don't know of any other oracle that has 90 cards. I'm sure there's one out there, but mine has 90 cards by the time you're going to get it going on, right? 90 anyway, but that's it. That is it. All right, general reading for tomorrow. Where is this going to take us? What kind of adventures do we have in tomorrow? Love, ooh, I like that. Love beauty. Give a little bit of that feeling down along with casting a long shadow. It feels like tomorrow feels too important for what it is. I just don't think tomorrow is as important as it presents itself. It's one of those where it comes in, it's like super serious. This is what you have to do. This is what we're embracing. This is what's happening. I don't really think that's it. I think that you should relax. I think you should just take it as it comes, right? You do have this love in beauty. It's like things are really showing off for you. Things are getting a little bit too Leo out there. And it does feel like it's very frustrating. It's one of those where it's just like taking a little too much time, taking a little too much things going on. And that feeling down just says if we have too many expectations for what we're seeing, we try to withdraw too much. It's not going to work. It's not going to function for anybody, right? I think it's not going to function for anybody. You do have a casting a long shadow as well. There's a level of seriousness. Again, it does sort of stick with you, but you're going to have to sort of relax with it. Again, it's just, it feels serious, but it ain't. That's the bottom line. It feels serious, but it ain't. Anyway, Anne is we're coming forth a love of G. My friend who likes me are not the options I can get, and what kind of other things can we do with that opportunity? Let's go over here and get, what are we going to get? What are we going to get? We've used a lot of cards tonight. I think, ooh, Heaven and Earth. Ooh, Heaven and Earth is nice. It is nice. It is nice. There we go. The feeling down was inverted. Marutas, my deck. If I want to flip the card, I'm going to flip the card. It's my deck. If I want to flip it, I am gonna flip it. All right, you know, that's me. That's just me. I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel. That's what I need, you know? That's what I need. Anyway, what is coming? With love, G and my friend are both the hell out of this situation. And that TarotOracle guy did say that I had other options open. I had other options open, right? All right. What are the options? What can I get? What can I want? You know, it feels like just relax for a while. Relax for a while. This is not something that you're going to be able to do overnight. This is not something where people are just going to magically appear constantly. You just sort of have to relax and do your own thing. Just relax and do your own thing. Make what you're doing. You got things keeping you busy. You got projects. You got things moving. I think still focus on those. It's not going to be a big deal. But there is a level of just kind of focusing on yourself, right? Focusing on your health. Focusing on your mental health. Focusing on your happiness, your engagement, your school, whatever you need to do. I think that's going to be important indeed, because there are more options coming, and we keep getting this. We keep getting that 3. We keep getting this over and over and over. I talk about options being available, and they will sort of filter in, a little bit of trickle in as you need them. Knight of Cups does talk about Mr. Romance is where you want to be, but you know, it's that level of connection. It's that level of connection that you need to feel with an individual when they come in. So I do think that's it, right? So I do think you have 2 major opportunities in the next probably 2.5, maybe 3 months that you do have. Again, I'm not guaranteeing these work. I'm saying you have some opportunities. You may want to engage those, see where they go, and see what kind of feels, what kind of things that you can get going with these, right? Because it is a level of engaging in the opportunities and sort of seeing where they're going to go rather than writing things off. But yeah, sort of seeing where it's going to take us, right? Anyway, YouTube user, I still got you in the queue. You are after MsGreen. Clumsy is next. I have become more lucky. Am I lucky? How can I do it? Your name does start with Clumsy, so I don't know how lucky you can be with that. Well, let's get a little bit of a luck over here with the super duper Linares, not version 1, not version 3, but version 2. Version 2. Flip it, and test it. See, these are super high quality as well. These are super high quality as well. So that's what you want to be. That's where you want to embrace it. And the corners on these are peeling. The corners on these are peeling. So I'm just saying, I'm super careful with my cards, but I'm just, the corners are where your weaknesses go. Your corners are where the weaknesses go. Be random with me. Have a great evening. I appreciate you hanging out. But yeah, see you later. Yeah, lucky, can become more lucky. Page of Cups says, don't try. Your luck is astrologically based. Your luck is astrologically based. When certain planets are aligned, when certain things come about, I think your luck increases. When others don't, your luck does not increase. But you kind of gotta sort of take the opportunities when you need to. You know, when you need to. That's going to be very important because the Page of Cups says, hey, if I'm too just dedicated to it, it's not really going to work the way that I need to. And you're going to feel unlucky at times. But again, it's time based. It is astrologically based. When certain things are aligned, you have more luck. When not, you don't. You have to celebrate when you do have luck and use that to your advantage. You start hitting a lottery ticket. You start getting things done. You start sort of getting a little bit of the adventure out there, right? As the Queen of Swords says, when the window is open, when the opportunity is there, I take advantage of it. So that's basically what you need to do to become more lucky. You get into astrology. Clumsy, if you email me your birth date and time and your birth location, I'll run your chart and I will tell you when the lucky times are. I actually give you a next few. I give you a next few for the luck, right? So I'll run your chart. Let me see when the opportunities are, and we'll make that happen. Anyway, Clumsy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It is astrologically based. When the window is open, that is when you can be more lucky, and that is what basically understanding the timing on it is going to make you a lot more successful with your ventures and getting out there and all these things, right? At least that's what I think. That's what I think. I'm just a random dude reading tarot on the internet. We got MsGreen, and then we got PayPal user with the double shot on the PayPal side. MsGreen, let's see where that's going to take us. Let's see where that's going to take us. We need some water first. And make all of that happen, right? Make all of that happen. We are over here with the Dark Mansion Tarot. The Dark Mansion Tarot. Where is that going to take us? What are Ricky's thoughts about me? Are they in love? Are they not in love? Let's see where that is going to be. All right. Hopefully Ricky has a nice little adventure for you. Six of Wands, Hangman, and the Eight of Cups. Oh, man. Clumsy, thank you for being a member. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emojis. It feels like Ricky is interested and then they're not. This is somebody who's off and on. Ricky is not consistent. And you already know that. Yeah, I didn't have to tell you that. Ricky's not consistent. You have the Six of Wands where Ricky's like, yes, I have a lot of emotions, I have a lot of excitement, I have a lot of energy focused towards this, making this happen. And then you have that Hanged Man, like, well, I'm looking at it a little bit differently today than I did yesterday. And then all of a sudden they swap. It's almost like they have two different sides. You have the Eight of Cups, right? Where you feel frustrated with this sometimes. You'll see these different sides. You'll be very frustrated because you don't have a level of consistency. You don't have a level of promise. You don't have a level of kind of sort of moving in the direction you want to. It feels like it's back and forth. It feels unreliable sometimes. Just understand that that's kind of how they work, how they approach things. And overall, this is sort of the way we go. Anyway, we got a PayPal user is up in the house. We're going with PPU. That sounds dirty, but you know. All right. S opinions. We got that. We got S. Whoa. What did I just butcher that? S opinion. And we also have a H opinion. There we go. All right, we have two people and we need their opinion of PayPal user. We're going to start with S. We are going to start with S. And then we're going to have a H reading after that. S absolutely loves you. S absolutely loves you. I know this is a work-related thing, but I'm just saying, they like you anyway. They like you. And the Temperance, you bring things that nobody else does. You're able to be a manager. You're able to be a standard worker. You're able to do things that other people don't. You're able to get people focused. You're able to keep people moving. You're able to get the inventiveness out there. The Temperance card says you bring this level of flow, this level of balance, this level of perfection that nobody else brings. All right. Page of Pentacles, it says that they really want to bring you into more adventures, into more things, to where you can prove yourself here and there. And I think that's going to be very important, because that Ten of Cups says they appreciate you as a team member and they want to see you succeed. They really, really like you. S really, really likes you. All right. The last question of the night. Tomorrow night, Saturday, Sunday, brand new intro. It is a special Valentine's intro. Saturday, Sunday are going to be a little bit early for Valentine's Day, I know, but it's the weekend. It's kind of special. We're going to do a little Valentine's Day intro on there. All right, that's what we do. Anyway, H wants to know. Okay, they want to know, what does H think I am up to? What is H doing with all of that? Let's get the exact question for PayPal user on there. What does H think I'm up to in the right? Okay. What does H think I'm up to in my right? The Ten of Swords, they're completely disconnected right now. It feels like they don't care. They don't care. They're not in that level of sort of the dedication, the connection, the pulling in where they want to pull. They just don't feel like they care a lot. They don't feel like they're where they want to be. Hierophant says they're busy with their own stuff. They're very, very, very disconnected. Two of Swords, that disconnection between the two worlds. Then you have the Ten of Swords, where they have released from it. And that's kind of, sort of where it is at. Hierophant as well just says they're busy. They got their own thing going. They couldn't care less at this point. So that's it. That's it. And that is it for me. Again, I will be here tomorrow night, Sunday. I'll be here every day next week. So yeah, we're going to go on the adventure. The new intro is a fun little Valentine's intro. It's a lot different than what you're used to, and I think you'll like it. 2 days only, you're going to see it. So come back Saturday, Sunday, make it happen with that. Becca Boo, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out. What is going on? We are ending and we are out of here. We will be back tomorrow at 6:30.